Oh, hello. Hello,
welcome to another discussion of, our first discussion of Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Yeah, the first discussion video we made since forever. It's been a while. Anyway, we got new information about Arceus.
No,
Legend CA.
CA. I'm still calling it Arceus.
I called it Arceus too. So.
Okay, Pokemon Legend C then.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure, let's just call it Z now.
Just call it R. I'm gonna still call it Arceus too, no matter what.
Fine.
Okay. Anyway, so on topic. So the trailer for Legends came out a bit ago, and
Apparently,
the starters are cool, but
I mean, there's just like one little Pokemon that stands out.
they
like,
didn't follow the trend though.
Yes.
It's not even a trend. The first one had a Gen 3 starter. No, Gen 2, Gen 4,
Gen A.
and
Not
Gen...
Gen A.
Not Gen... why did I say Gen 4? I'm dumb. So Gen 2, Gen 5, and then Gen 7.
And now we're just stuck with just
Now
two
we have
Gen
two Gen
2s
2s and a
and-
Gen 7.
and a Gen 5.
I'm out of it.
Okay.
Tepig's Gen 5.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
well,
I don't care about Tepig at all.
Nah, unless they
Uh.
make him better. Like, I always feel like he should have been like a fire tank Pokemon.
My least favorite fire types ever go in order of Charizard,
yeah.
Tepig, and Lord,
That's fine if you had that opinion of Charizard, even though it's
and
wrong.
then
but sure.
and then I hate Incineroar.
Okay.
Why do you hate Incineroar? You hate him because of competitively, or you just hate him because he's just
It's stupid. So slow.
But he's using competitive so much.
Yeah.
Because of Intimidate.
Well, yeah.
That's it. Intimidate, Parting Shot, and Fake Out. That's all he has.
Although,
Still so good.
although we do know about the starters that we've learned are pretty much two Johto starters like Chikorita, Totodile, and we already mentioned Tepig.
And
so-
then the Unova starter type.
Like,
yeah.
I don't. Chikorita, I can understand because Chikorita definitely needs a big fix because it's.
It got Draining Kiss.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I would feel like it would be cooler if it was a fairy grass type.
You mean Grass Fairy?
Yeah, grass fairy per Meganium.
That's what we're thinking. That's what
Uh-huh.
everyone's thinking because of the Fairy type move.
Yeah.
Because it never naturally learned Fairy type move before.
So
Yeah.
if it fixes Meganium, I'm totally in for it. Proudere, I don't think really needs to be updated all that much because Proudere is a pretty bulky Pokemon.
He's going to be updated at least a little bit. He's probably going to be made either a little bulkier and a tiny bit slower, or a little faster and a little less bulky.
I guess
Because he hits like a truck.
that's true. If that's the case, then that would make sense for Tepig being more of the bulky Pokemon for his next evolution.
Yeah, but
Which he should have been from the very beginning in Gen 5, because he just, like,
he had a high
Big
health
pig.
pool and that was it.
yeah, Big Pig, high health, doesn't have a good defense at all, and he gets
Nope.
bodied so easily.
But funnily enough, he is the best starter of the trio for that generation
For some reason.
because of his typing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on the bright side, we finally got back the Mega Evolution that has been so longly gone for quite a while. And it's great that the starters might even get their Mega Evolution forms, even though we never seen them before. It's gonna happen anyway.
It will be nice, yes.
Really nice.
But I will say, looking at the battle mechanics, I don't like it.
Because it's kind of trying to be like Kingdom Hearts with Pokemon, but it doesn't really look right.
It doesn't look right in any capacity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, oh hey, you are trying to have movable battle, okay.
Dodging. I mean, yeah, they're trying to do the same thing from the anime, but
But like,
it just feels different.
they're drifting too far from the formula.
too far. Like,
Like, Legends Arceus was a good way to move from it, because it still had, oh hey, you yourself can move around during the battle,
yes.
but
And
the
it
battle
was still,
is stationary.
It was still turn-based.
Yes.
And you did have to worry about, like, okay, I'm gonna get hit, but I gotta have to, like, use a different attack.
Yeah.
And different attacks had, like, different status. Like, okay, this one goes for speed. If I use this for this move, maybe I will get a buff or do more damage. And I feel like they kind of scrapped that. for
They
this.
did.
So,
Uh-huh. Well, who knows? They might make some new changes, fix things up. We don't know that for certain yet unless we watch another trailer soon.
Hopefully, so like I'm happy that they're finally going to dive into Zygarde a bit better, because we get to collect Zygarde cells this time around instead of like dead spirits to summon Spiritomb,
Back like around from X and Y.
which is like, oh yeah, those things you were collecting, those were like dead
Oh,
people. So
yeah, I know what you mean.
Would they be dead people or dead Pokemon?
I think
Right.
it'd probably be both,
Brilliant diamond.
Just dead
Sacral.
things.
just dead things.
Dead things, huh?
But I like the look of the town though. It looks good.
It looks good. It's very lively. I like the updated to the graphics a bit better
Yes.
from Arceus. It's a lot more refined. They had enough time to cook.
Yeah, they really did an impressive job on that.
The only complaint I have about the entire thing is the battle mechanics.
It's just that part.
Like, I feel like it can just cheese it just by dodging.
Yeah.
Unless they find a way to, like, oh, you only have, like, a limited dodge meter? Then maybe, but
But you were literally just walking around.
you're just walking around and dodging. And,
You're not actively hitting a button to dodge, you're just walking with your Pokemon.
like, it's complicated. Like, I would be interested to see, like, a Pokemon game actually dive into, like, like, action RPG mechanics. But I don't think the main series could do that. Maybe something like Mystery Dungeon, I could totally see that.
Yes. What I think would be also like a perfect like way to tie that in is like make it a sub game of Pokken,
That should be a good idea.
because that is a fighting game where you can move around to dodge. You don't have to hit a dodge button. You can move around like that they were doing in the new Legends game.
Yeah, and since I think in Pokken they had like Bandai work on that.
Yes.
I would like to. I don't know that it will ever be possible. Get some Square Enix employees on board for that kind of idea of gameplay where they can dodge and move around, kind of like what Final Fantasy VII Remake has been doing. Like you can dodge around, or you can switch to the old battle system.
Or you could have a situation where you're playing like Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
Where it's a fluid combat system, but you're in full control. You can dodge, you can switch with whatever you're doing, choose different abilities. Because Noctis could switch between so many weapons
At once, and you can switch with your Pokemon elements if you need to in quick time.
Yeah,
Like you can still use the debuffs and attack boosts in battle. It just be. I feel like this is possible. I don't know if Game Freak can do it. That's the thing. I'm not saying they're like
they couldn't do it on their own.
they just can't do it without some help or like, a second party helping out. Because look at like what they did for like Pokken and like the new Pokemon Snap game.
Yeah.
They got all help from Bandai, and it looks so good and very smooth. Like I like them to do more of that, just to get a little help from other studios to help make this sort of gameplay possible. And I feel like if they can do that and then like refine it on their own, because now that they had all the mechanics already built, I can totally see this happening for Gen 10. But right now, I feel like we're gonna have to wait a couple more generations to get this full gameplay refined for like Arceus Z right now.
And
And
they put out the gameplay trailer far too early. I don't think they should have put the gameplay trailer out yet.
Yeah,
I was thinking the
It
same.
looks like it's still early, and
And it's still in development, so they have enough time.
yeah, it did say it was still early in development.
Because if some people really enjoy that mechanic now, like the look of it, and then they take it away, that's gonna upset them. But if they keep it, a lot of regular fans are gonna be like, "No, I don't like it."
Like I feel like they should just showed off the Mega Evolutions and Lumio City.
Yeah, but there are some Mega Evolutions that hasn't been brought up yet, and we'll look forward to it.
Also, this is off topic. I doubt we'll get voice acting in this game, even though there's
No.
lip flaps. But yeah, it probably won't happen. But yeah, we got like a song in Pokemon. We got what was his name? Ed Sheeran or whatever his name is.
Ed Sheeran.
Yes,
Yeah, his song evolved.
His song got into the series for some reason, which pulled me off guard. So, hey, maybe you can do that, Game Freak. Maybe give us a little bit of voice acting. I mean, Zelda can do it. You can probably could. That would be nice.
Yeah, it's possible just to try something like that.
And Zelda's older than you now.
So, I have I have a possible idea on how they're gonna handle the evolution, the new Kalos form, I guess, of these mons.
Yeah.
And it's going to be weird.
All right.
I think they're gonna redo a water fighting,
If they did that, then
A water fighting type.
and then I think they're gonna do fire steel.
So, you're gonna try to do You're gonna do something like Kalava for Alligator?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
The reason I think that is because you know the typing trios,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
because they're gonna want to keep the typing trio working. So it would be grass, fairy, water, fighting, fire, steel.
Something like
Fire
that
steel.
type of way.
Like a. Oh, you know what would be interesting? I don't know if they're gonna do it, but if I'm right, what if Tepig's Final Evolution for Embar is a giant piggy bank thing? It's just made of steel.
Oh.
It's a steel pig.
That would be hilarious.
It would be funny.
What would be funnier is if it was a giant mech.
Yes.
Oh. That could be a change.
Like his Pokedex entry says, this Pokemon guards banks for economy, due to his strong body and stature.
And we did talk about the possibility of having Chikorita's final evolution form from Megadian from Grass to Fairy for that.
I will be honest, I think for Alligator should have either always been part dragon or part fighting. Because he's just built to either be Draconic or
He's pretty
throw
balanced
hands.
for that reason. You can make him bulky, or you can just make him a full-on attack.
True enough for that part. And you were about to say something here?
Oh yeah. So what do you guys think of the rival characters? How do you think they look?
In my
I don't like that they're picked based on your gender.
So wait, if you pick boy, you're gonna get the girl one.
I do believe so.
Okay.
I would have to agree with Kate on
I guess
that.
that's gonna get a reason that people pick the boy character this time.
Yeah, well, I believe we pretty much have a few things to talk about, or is that it?
If you can customize the outfits, they're gonna pick the girl no matter what.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they finally get the boy some cool clothes. I think that we haven't got cool clothes for the dudes.
We've
since-
never had a cool
What about
clothes.
what about Revolution? Because that had some decent designs.
I didn't play that one.
Okay. They had a couple good
I'm talking
designs. you
core
can wear.
games. I'm talking in the core games where you can pick clothes.
Yes.
There was no cool clothes for any of the guy characters that you could customize. Starting from Gen 6, every outfit for the guy characters that you could pick sucked.
Woo.
But all the girls' clothes were absolutely peak.
They were cute, and you can also make them look very cool. Compared to the guy, you just oh, you got a cool thing. You want to know what the only thing I wore that was different than Scarlet and Violet? A straw hat! For reasons you probably know if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes, we do.
Yes. Other than that, everything else just sucks for the dudes. We need better outfits. Look at some fashion magazines, Game Freak. There are some cool outfits that we can wear that are cool.
And there's references to use for.
Look at Grusha.
Grusha looks awesome.
Grusha's adorable. Everyone loved Grusha. Picking outfits, you know how to make good looking outfits for the guys. Why don't you do it?
And it's France. This is a good chance to make up
This is the literal fashion capital of the world.
for both sides. So
And so if they don't make it so you can customize your outfit, they're just wrong. They are flat out wrong.
Yeah. Well, anyways, though, I
Let's-
think we pretty much had good enough time to chat.
is there anything else you want to do a quick talk about?
No, I don't think so.
Honestly, I still think they should have switched one of the Gen 2 starters for a Gen 7 starter.
Yeah, I think they should have picked Poplio or something. Actually, no, Poplio's fine. Jeez.
They did Rowlet, so they couldn't have done Rowlet. So
Or-
it would have been Papio.
Yeah.
Or just pretty much include something. Sorry, go on.
I guess they could have made Popular poison to counteract with, Meganium, but yeah.
That would have been an interesting setup.
Yeah, or they could have included Litten as a different type for the Mega Evolution or something in particular, but
I don't think they're
know.
gonna change Incineroar because he's already using competitive and people like him so much to put him on his team forever.
If they do have a different evolution thing, just like how the other stars were from Pokemon Legends Arceus, that would be a nice change, but honestly, I just don't know.
I don't know. But would it be weird? I don't know. I just think about this. What if they gave Sylveon a Mega?
That would be a strong
No.
possibility.
No.
Give Eevee the Mega.
Oh, that's true. Eevee is pretty much the pinnacle of all starter evolutions for that.
And you want to know what they do for the typing for that? They keep it normal,
Yeah.
but
What's the twist?
they give it fur coat
Ah,
Yes.
and make it as fluffy as Gigantamax.
Oh, just like his Gigantamax one,
Yes.
but a lot more.
ah.
And then maybe he gets an ability where. What is it? What's his? I know it's not
Adaptability.
Adaptability.
Adaptability is good, but if they buff his stats, he doesn't need it. Besides, adaptability only buffs his normal moves.
That's true.
In a way, that's possible.
Or give him the bite moves in this gen, and then Strong Jaw for a Mega, because it's technically a fox.
That could be his special ability. You can have to make an egg from that.
Yeah, and there's also, I have a thought on Eevee about its next evolution, if it were to be revealed in CAs, like if it were to have a steel type name, and were to touch a steel stone or something like that, and then gets a Mega Evolution. I might be spitballing here, but it's just a thought.
I mean, there was a leaked image that people posted with all the evolution types, and then one with question mark.
So it's possible to see
Mhm.
where this one is.
Yeah, but I think we'll find out more when they reveal the next trailer, which would improve better than the other.
It might, because probably the next show is going to be like, okay, how are we going to sell people on this game, even though it's already sort of revealed. We showed them the Megas and the new Eevee evolution for a big stinger.
Yeah, that much we can see.
Yes, let's be real though. Pokemon Directs nowadays are just kind of
Talking about the animes and the side games.
inside games and some random promotion hey, we got this big in another country. That's cool. Okay. That's nice. But yeah. I wouldn't mind them trying to, let's see. If I did Megas. I wonder if Gen 10 is going to try to do what the anime did and combine all the stuff from every generation.
When you put it that way, I think you might be onto something.
I'm talking about competitive stuff as well. Bringing Megas, Gigantamax, the Sea Stone, the Sea moves.
Keystone.
Again. The Keystone, the Sea moves, and the Terrestrialization. There we go. That one.
Yeah, there's that too.
Into this big 10th anniversary generation to celebrate.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it will be in this one when you beat the main story of the 10th generation. You go to this one region where you can access everything and you can battle with those Pokemon. I'm just really spitballing here. It's going to be... If Game Freak managed to do that, then it'll be just as good as Gen 2, in a way.
That could be a possibility if it ever happens, and who knows, we might even get it.
Who knows? Anyway, I got nothing else to talk about.
I think that's all I had on the topic as well.
Same here, but thank you for watching, and we hope to be able to see you in the next video soon.
Alright, bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye!